Power to the peoples. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We're gonna rock like Nip Doom and the Doomites that came in. So in 2020, Nip was around. 2019, I got him. It was going into 2020. So, like I said, it was back and forth. He was hanging out, back and forth. So now October of 2020 gets here. Now Nip is still around. We hanging in there, chilling. You know, now I get another interruption. You know what I'm saying? I come to find out that my mom's was get ready to be crossing over. So after she left in October, that's when Nippy started to hang out right there. Now, I didn't have my family member at that time, like my nephew. He came like in October. He came like no less than maybe the same day or something like that when I went to go find out, when we went to my mom's house to get the stuff. Feel me? And he was there. And she was like, yo, you got to take him. So I had Nip and him in October 2020. I kept my nephew for like 2 months. 2 months. I took him, gave him back, right? Now, from that day on, and from October, Nippy stood from there all the way up to now. So, yeah, man, it was beautiful, man. It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Dog life was beautiful. This is part of the experience of being a dog owner. You feel me? Every owner got to go through this. So we apologize that, you know, it ain't no real substance out there. Some people got better. They got vehicles. So the city ain't really made for no animal. Nah, it's not. Especially if you ain't got no area to put them in when they get their situation done. It's far. But we working though. Subscribe, like, comment, and care. You heard? It's Nip Doom, HAMP Doom. We still here. You heard? We rocking and rolling. You feel me? Don't worry about it. Everything gonna be good. What's up, y'all? How we looking? Let's see if Willie sent something in, man. So that was what that was. You know what I mean? He's been hanging, relaxing. And mind yourselves. Small dogs. Very. He wasn't a normal size Chihuahua, so he was the runt of the Chihuahuas. Okay? So he was a little bit more compact. And they stomach and everything ain't like the other Chihuahuas. Feel me? The other Chihuahuas are longer, flexible. He was tiny, flexible. So it was real dealing with that. He was not a teacup. He was a miniature. So he was the runts of the bunch. So he didn't really have it all like that anyway until he got to us. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, what's up? So after that, I'm chilling and dealing. Now I'm getting into YouTube because now I ain't got nothing else, you know? So he was the only guy hanging out. So I started doing YouTube videos. You know what I mean? I'm giving y'all the audio. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't like to read, so let me give y'all the audio or how I'm going to write and put together the book. Feel me? So, you know, I'm smoking, writing for YouTube after I finally get the dog now. So Nip dog life started to come in. So now I had to think like, yo, how you feed them? How you do this? How you do that? So I'm learning all this. I almost put him down a few times without having to go nowhere to do it. I was just feeding the little nigga. When he first got here, he was just eating. Like, yo, you hungry? Yeah, eat. You know, I'm eating, he eat. And the guy said, yo, you can't do that. You can hurt him. One time I had him leaning at my sister's crib. He stood there so long, he leaned. I don't know if he drunk some liquor or something on the low, but he leaned. And I was like, yo, look at this nigga. Let me take him home, man. So there was plenty times I almost lost a nigga. Cars, twice with cars. Yeah. One time I was filming, he got out the room and ran across the street to find me. He almost got knocked. I stopped traffic, thank the Most High for that. Not knowing, walking him off the leash, thinking he was cool, and his ears went somewhere, and he ran across the street. A car was just in time. I ran behind him, like, yo, the car said, I said, oh, the lady said, ooh, bad dog. I was like, yeah, just to see her dog. You know what I'm saying? So I remember her dog, he passed, she got 2 more. She didn't even wait. She got 2 more, so I'm gonna have to tell her what's up when I see her, because she knows. The last time we walked, it wasn't that bad, but it was bad. Now it ain't bad. So it was fake weather, and it was some other poisoning of the food somewhere down the line. Salmonella probably knocked him off. He didn't get fully diagnosed, so they just said that. Urine and blood. They couldn't find nothing in his blood. So that's ironic. I think everything falls in the blood, right? But I think they needed another diagnosis. So we good. We back for part 2.
Power on.
We got the power on for a minute.
Bluetooth mode.
It's going on 10 o'clock. You feel me? So we hanging in there. I don't even know, but we gonna hang in there. What up, 400? Feel me? What up, 400? We hustling.
Bluetooth connected.
It's connected. It's connected. What we doing? 10 o'clock in the morning. What's up, everybody? And just finished. So, being a dog, running around. He didn't go anywhere I didn't go. Some people gave a lot of hassle from time to time. You know what I'm saying? And it was like he went everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I made that dog go everywhere. Everywhere I went. So now it's getting good. You know what I'm saying? Now it's getting better. I'm like, all right, I can handle it. But I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it 500%. You know what I mean? It was rough, though. It was rough going towards the end. You know what I mean? Because when I had him, the travel was different. You know what I mean? The travel was different because I had a lot of transportation vehicle-wise. So I think at the end, like saying, okay, let's ride the trains with them, transportation system. You know what I mean? That was like getting tough because now I'm traveling. You feel me? I'm traveling heavy. Can't leave him. He don't really want to hang out with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So this one here was traveling. And he wasn't no light dog. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't no light dog. After a while, I was like, what? He's getting heavy. And I had to carry my work, his work, boy. So I think he came back to tell dad to get some rest. I felt it today. You know what I'm saying? I felt it today. I got a little rest. It felt good. You know what I mean? Because I don't know anything. except what I experienced. You know, never had no dog fight. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. You know what I'm saying? That was cool. He always had some scuffles. You know what I mean? He always had some scuffles. You know what I'm saying? I got through that. I remember he got bit on the hip. You know what I'm saying? The dog jumped out the car and got us. Stay hydrated. And another dog almost got us. But there was a few dogs that loved him. So I didn't go back to the headquarters yet. I gotta wait for some things. I was thinking about how to go back to the headquarters because that's where he stood at. He came to the bunker because the owner was here. So I kept bringing, I stayed true. I kept bringing them all the time. I never took the dog from the person. I stayed. Every time the person came for work, I made the dog know both people. So if anything was to happen to either or of us, he could hang out with both one of us. So I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, I did all that work, man. If I had to do it again, man, I would probably do it again. Be smart, you know? Like find a real place for dogs for hot weather. But I had everything. I had the air. I had the AC. He wasn't pressed. He wasn't hot. When I walk out and leave the room on, when we come in, it blow off. So he'd be like, yeah. He lay on the floor. He'd be feeling good. So it's something he did that in the house because he told me that he ate something. And I don't know what he ate. It could have been something out in the street. And I turned my, because he always doing something in the street. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep my eyes open, let him do his dog walk. By the time I figure what he's doing, he's practically almost done. I'm like, yo, what you doing over there? All this time he was doing his thing. So VIP Nip, man. You heard? Dog in peace, man. You feel me? Dog in peace, Nip. So now, you know, how it happened, be on that. And be going with all dogs go to heaven. You know what I'm saying? Because they very, very, very protective for their peoples. So all dogs go to heaven. You know, this ain't like cats. I know people cry for their cats, but they got 9 lives. Dogs only get going to heaven, but the cats got 9 lives. That's backwards. And they get dog years more than the cat. You know what I'm saying? The cat just get normal. He's 6 years old. That's it. Him, he got to get times by 7, and he's the age. So Nippy was fucking damn near 35 years old, 42 years old in dog years. That might not be old, but they always say that is. But that wasn't because he still could run, kick his legs back. He was still happy. And food. So take care of your dog's food. Be careful when the food. I think that's what took place. And watch him. So they all go to heaven. Cats get 9 lives. Seen the cat fall 400 stories. Make run off. Lick his legs, run off. He was mad that he fell in oil. You know what I'm saying? But lived. Dogs, they don't have too much life span. You know what I'm saying? Older dogs, bigger dogs, little dogs, younger dogs. So now we at chapter 6, which is man's best friend is dog. I mean, pets, period. But dogs is man's best friend. Not human. Not human. I'm taking the words from the great DMX when I say that I don't trust you human beings at all. I don't trust nobody no more. You know what I'm saying? He made me love and like and almost trust things to a sense because he will let you know. So dogs kept the same energy. You fight with them, hype up with them, He could do something and you can punish him, but soon something ain't right, he look at you. You got to hold on for a second. We got to go find out. You know what I'm saying? He'll fight for you. You know what I'm saying? Until his dying days, they'll die for you. So Nippy did that. I didn't have no complications with no. Every dog saw me, they was like, "Yep, that's that nigga." So we ain't really had no dog beef. You know what I'm saying? They knew I was like, my little man would tear y'all niggas down. You feel me? So that's what's up with that. Man, best friend is dog, not human. Because humans will let you down. Dog won't let you down. He'll tell you every day was needed to be done. Because he got to get done. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, you know, if that was your, because he was therapy for me. So I figured he said I'm healed. But I still don't want to be around people though. So I'm going to have that still notion that I don't want to be around nothing until I feel that it's right to be around some people, man. You feel me? Because that there is a big blow. You feel me? You know, your mama is your friend. Your daddy is your friend. Your closest brother is your friend. You know what I mean? But the dog, that's best friend. Yeah, you don't get nothing better than having an animal that look up to you, man. Every morning he waited for me to get up. As soon as he see me go to the bathroom, he goes to the bathroom with me. Because he knows that we got to get him ready. He's like, yep, you ready. Get his food ready, and we out. So we go smell the world. That's what he wanted to do. Now, the benefits of that was beautiful. That's why I'm still going to keep jumping around. But y'all got the 6 chapters. So the dog life, it was beautiful because I found a lot of stuff. I'm talking about bags. Out of this 5 years I was with Nippy, I might have found over $3,000. Word. In the street. In the street. Oh, snap, Nip. That's $300 over there. Oh, snap, Nip. That's a 50. Oh, snap, Nip. That's 100. Oh, snap. Yo, we was finding, man. I remember one time he took me outside. I was like, damn, man. Just took you outside. So, and I always, in the beginning, I always was taking the money, right? Like when I get it from the bank and he be with me, I always flash it in his nose, make him smell it. Every bill, I shake it in his face. He'd be smelling it, turn his head, I make him smell it again. Turn his head, I make him smell it some more. Make him smell money. So every time I took him out, I'd be like, all right, maybe he gonna guide me to the bag. And sure enough, I remember we walked outside. It was a fresh $100 bill sitting right there. I said, this can't be real. Because I had the flashlight. I always walk out nighttime with the flashlight. I said, yo, this can't be real. How many people don't walk past here and didn't see that $100 bill right there? This can't be real, man. Nah. This can't be real. That was a real $100 bill. What I did with it, spent it on me and Nick. I got food, saved. That $100 bill lasted for like 2 weeks, it felt like. It was beautiful. Like, oh, snap. That was just one of all the many things I found. Like, you gotta remind yourself on train rides, I was with him, found $400 in a wallet. I took the wallet, took the money, took the wallet and mailed it back to the people. And you know what I'm saying? They dropped it. You know who it was. Me and Nippy got on the train. I saw a wallet. I said, oh, shit. I picked it up. I looked around. I held it up in the air. They left. Sat down, took the money out, saw everything that they had. I prayed on it. I took a rubber band, wrapped it up. I took the ID out and put it on the rubber band on the wallet. Wrapped the rubber band in the wallet up. The ID. and the wallet with a rubber band, tightly. And I threw it. That's when the mailbox was mailbox. You know what I'm saying? You can pull it down. Then, yeah, because that was the second wallet. Yeah, that was the second wallet I put in the mailbox. The wallet with the $400. I kept the wallet. Yeah, I kept the wallet. Okay? But the wallet was like a Bontega Vega. And I looked it up. That shit was like $432 wallet. I gave it to my daughter. She said she lost it. So I was like, I wrapped that up, the ID in another rubber band, and saw my mail lady. I said, can you deliver this to the post office? Somebody dropped their ID like this. She said, okay. So I did 2 good deeds along with walking Nip. Nippy found all that for me. Paintings, electronics. I found some gold. Not too much gold, but found some gold. I found a little piece of gold. It was like broken. Couldn't really sell it. But I found some gold pieces. A lot of cloth. Like stores that people leave stuff that they stole and they be outside and shit and they forgot it. We walk past it. I be like, yo, look at the tags on this. Look at it. I take it home. I'm like, oh shit, this is size large, my size. Oh, so I leave the rest for somebody else that can fit. So I found cloth. Yeah, Nip took me around, man. Found hats, brand new hats. Like the hat I found was a Toronto Blue Jay hat when they won the championship, I think. I think I got that hat. It was sitting right on the construction site, brand new. Walking the dog. Looked at the hat. I said, oh, snap. Looked at it. Brand new. No dirt. Nothing. It was just hanging there. Hanging there. Picked it up. Put it on. Walked all the way home with it. Then I got a Toronto Blue Jay hockey jersey. So that felt like, okay, I could wear it. I still have it. So those days was heavy, man. Those days was beautiful. So, you know, train rides was comfortable. You know what I'm saying? I'd take them out, sit them down on my lap, put them in the bag. People always, he like kids. Every time you see the kids, they be like, say hi, Nip. You say what's up to the kids, to your kids. He wasn't too bad with the kids. They always say, oh, Chihuahua's not good with kids. If you trained him. And he was black Chihuahua. He wasn't no Spanish Chihuahua. He was Spanish, but he was black Spanish. He was with me. So I used to tell people that, he's with me, man. He black now. He cool. They're like, yeah. Eating fried chicken and shit. Making everybody laugh at he's with black culture now. You know. Because every time I seen these dogs with them, the Hispanic race, it always have them ready to go out anyway from how they was feeding them. All that sofritos and all that, man. You know what I mean? So black people had a better way, but we got knocked off because our Medicaid, because the Medicaid took care of it. They said, yo, you got Medicaid, he could be seen. So that was it. But I wasn't in the right borough, so I had to use somebody else's Medicaid to get Nip seen. So thank that person for helping me. You know what I'm saying? Because my Medicaid zip code was Queens. I'm in a different area in Brooklyn. So they was like, yo, we'll take the dog for you, but, you know, it ain't no, what you call it for you. You ain't got no Medicaid. I mean, your zip code. So that was a hard job. So somebody heard me say, yo, I do it just standing there. Thank you. Went to go get seen, grease they palm real quick. That's first day. Then we went back to Dave. He was already gone. They said, yo, what y'all want to do? Sign these papers for this or that? Give us that. And they said, y'all in luck. I said, why? They said, because they coming to pick up animals today. So when we went there, it was the third animal. We was the third animal. That little. It was 3 little dogs that came today. And we was the third one. You know what I'm saying? I think 2 was passed and the other one had to be euthanized because it was we didn't see it, but That's how the lady explained to her. Because I asked her, I'm like, yo, what was the symptoms? She's like, it was what you had. It was the heat and certain areas of how they was eating. Maybe he ate the food and got sick on the stomach being so hot doing his thing. So the food was clean because I cleaned it. So it could have been like that, got a virus. But I saw it coming out his eyes. Pus was coming out his eyes all day. And I kept wiping his eyes. I was like, is it the fan? Is it the AC? So I started mixing it up, keeping the window open, keeping the door open. You know what I'm saying? Tigo show. So, dog life, he found me everything. So we was the third dog for that to come in to get to get cremated. We asked for cremation so that we can get our dog back home. We don't want him in no pet cemetery. I decided not to put him in no pet cemetery. So we have him close by where he's supposed to be at with me. Nip Doom. Feel me? Y'all remember. We got the Tigo show in the building, man. The beloved is back outside again. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I had like 5, 6 YouTubers. It could have been more, but one YouTuber did it. Big up to him, my beloved MS. I'm still gonna call all y'all out, man, because y'all know that was my show, man. Y'all hear Nip Doom in the back barking. Yo, be quiet, my man working. I got him, Nip. I got him. How many times y'all heard me yell out, I got him. Stop it. Bang it on the floor. Come on now, be on the show. Now lift him up, put him on the chair, let y'all see him. So we qualified out here, man. We very qualified. So thank all of y'all, man, for trying to soothe me and soothe him. Thank you for helping, man. So you see, I ain't quit. But I had what I was gonna do type of idea, like what the hell I'm gonna do. Don't give up the mask, man. Don't give up, Nip said. Keep doing it. MS got us there. Big up to MS. Everybody else donated to his medication, which was trying, but it didn't help. Because he couldn't eat, and I didn't want to continue to keep giving him meds on the empty stomach. I tried that one time to get him back, but that was after he ate. And after that, medication didn't overperceive the pain. It just was there. It didn't make the pain. It didn't perform. It overperceived. It stood right there. It didn't go further than what it needed. Just stop. He said, okay, we attacked this area, but he might need more for that area. We can't go there. We can only go here, which we know that he got pain at. So we leave something. But we couldn't get the other part. But we here. We here. 4,000 hours, baby. That's how you get your 4,000 hours. You can work. You feel me? You get monetized, you get paid, however they get you paid, and you work. Beloved Queen. So, we're talking about Nip Doom, $ HAMP Mafia. So yeah, I found a lot of stuff, man. Only thing I didn't find was no stray dog. Word, ain't that something? I ain't find no stray dog that would be like, let's take him in too. And mind you, Nip was a rescue dog from someone else who couldn't take care of him. So it's been around, man. So he's not the only one. We not the only one. I'm just talking about it because maybe other people can't talk about it. They got a lot of pain. So I take their pain for them and express it like this because I'm going through it. So for anybody out there that lost their animal in this year or in this month, I feel your pain. My prayers goes out to you. You know what I'm getting at? And to get over things, I know the routine is what you're going to be going through. Syndrome. You're going to have routine withdrawals. I got them too. I got withdrawals from the routine that I used to do. I got routine withdrawals. I'm going through it, so I need a fix. So how to get a fix? I'm going to tell you what I had to do. I'm going to tell you. I still get up. I still grab the leash. And I still take the walk. Super glue facts. If I don't go outside and it's something, I walk out and I come back and I yell out, "What up, man? You know what I'm saying? What up, buddy? What up, Nip Doom? What up, Nip Pop?" I give him all the names he had. When it gets real critical, Nippy, get up here. He run up here. So I'm going through the withdrawals too. Okay? I slept near him for 2 days before he died. I put him in the room. I slept with him on the floor next to me. And the next day I slept with him on the floor. That was the last night. Brought him back here. He died right here next to me. Then the withdrawals. I went back in the room and stood there for 2 more days. I slept on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that ain't bad. So got through that. Slept on the floor. The eating part was kind of tough. So I cut my eating habits down. So I still put water in his bowl. I just put a little bit of dry food in the bowl. So you got to go through the withdrawals for about a week. You understand? I go through the withdrawals. I'm going to do a week. You got to do about a week to 2 weeks. But a week should be good for you if you're following the same. And then when you get out, you got to find something. So I found my way back to YouTube, which we was doing. Your dog only remembers what you was doing. If you left him home all day, he just know that. But he was with me. He heard my keys. That means he knew to go outside. And every time I finish, I'm like, all right, guys, I'm out. He listened. And he started stretching. Like, yeah, Dad ready to go outside now. He did his hour on YouTube. I see him stretching. And then I'm like, hold on, man, hold on. Then he get mad a little bit. I said, okay, let me think. I said, all right, look, I'm going to go outside now, take him outside, come back and do another show. So it was all about the dog, man. It really gave life, but it took some life because it stopped me from going a lot of places that I had to say, yo, what about my dog? I made him service dog. That didn't work sometimes because they started asking for papers and goddamn cards, and I had tag. Like, that ain't enough. He had a tag. I had a tag on my dog chain, on my keys. So, in the 5 boroughs of New York City, not the state, just the city, dogs is not good here because it ain't enough animal care here. We have to fix that. Because if anybody or any other body wasn't in their right mind, they could lose. They could lose. You can ask anybody today what made them how they are. They'll say the final straw was when I lost my dog. Now, that's what probably pushed the man over the edge to live how he's living. Nobody helped me with my dog. It was personal. You know, that's a personal thing. But to him, he felt like there should have been more help, which how I feel. I feel it should have been more help. I'm only doing this because I see the animal life now. I see that it ain't really a good situation if you don't have it really together. And then when they go, the routine withdrawals. You got to fight through that. Your biological clock get up every day at this time because you know, yo, it was days I could be out of it. Out of it. The furthest I probably went with Nip, and he'd be scratching the bed, or sometimes he probably did it right there, and I cleaned it up. I'd be like, damn, what time is it? 10:30. That was the lowest, highest I ever went. Every day was 8:41, 8:45. So I'm moving. So we'd be out the house like, I run down the steps, we'd be going down like maybe 9:15. And we out the house by like 9:25 the most. So that was the moment. We'd be going outside around. Then we'd come back. It'd be the way we walk, 4 blocks up, 4 blocks down. It wasn't that bad. Walk around because he loved it. So I'd be coming back around almost an hour, 45 minutes. That dude walked, boy. Nippy he loved to be outside, boy. I'm going to keep it 500,000%. He did not care. We walked. He didn't care. I think this last walk here was not right. But we had a cooling system. So it was some bad food out there that got past my inspection that I didn't see. And he ate it. Mind you, I cooked all his food, so it was something for little dog that wasn't righteous. You know what I'm saying? Word up. What up, y'all? Thanks for the situation, time in your ears for this. So to the dog people, again, one more time, you have to find and keep the routine, but you got to switch it now. Okay? Don't feel bad when you see other dogs, too. That's the withdrawal, too. And the other withdrawal is try not to tell other dog walkers. Try to let them always think that you left it in the house. Okay? Until you're ready to say, oh, it passed. Because a lot of people with dogs really feel sad, and it makes them feel like it's a jinx, too. Like, oh, I got to keep an eye out for my dog. I don't want nothing to happen to him. Because I ran past a few people that told us, oh, nice dog, keep him. Because, mine's died. And I'd be like, oh, man, come on, let's go. Yeah, we're going to do our best. Yeah, we're going to make sure he all right. We try not to ask him. Then they'll tell us, yeah, he died. He got sick. I was like, oh, man, how old was he? Wasn't that old. So we heard that story a few times, me personally. Supermarket. All through the supermarket. In the cart. Rolling around. Ladies seeing. People seeing. All the cash registers seeing. They're like, hello. He be looking at him. Then we walk back home with the food. If I ain't got too much, I put him in the cart. Or he just want to walk back. Yep. You want to lift that leg, man. Lift your leg in peace now, brother. Word up. So all he wanted to do was let everybody know that he was outside. Word up. Word up. So big up to yourself. Okay? You see another dog, don't complain. Now you're gonna snap into that your dog when you see another dog because your dog left. You're gonna have to fight. You know what I'm saying? Just say bless that dog. Best thing you could do is just say bless that dog. When bless them when they time. You know what I'm saying? Hope everything is right. So you give that dog owner and the dog when you see it because you don't want to, because you're going to see it. It's part of the life. You know? Like cats, you really don't see them out there like that. Sometimes you do. But you don't really, like, oh, I lost my cat. And then you're like, okay. Because cats don't really socialize like dogs. You know, a cat would be petted, and after that, he got to lick himself. And then he want to go in his secluded area. But the dog want to go everywhere. So it's a difference than losing the cat. Because cat got 9 lives. He died on the 7th live. Still got 2 more lives left. And here it is. The cat is all fat and old. So yeah, man. Veterinarian hospitals need to be open up for all animals so that people can somewhat get out of that pain. We here, we outside, we giving out the word of how to survive after life after death. It took me a while to understand what life after death mean when Biggie was explaining it to us. You know what I'm saying? But it's like this. You have to break the routine. What was the routine y'all had? Oh, you smoke weed every day. You got played games every day. You got to continue. See, I wouldn't be real if I didn't do this. I gave you the show at headquarters. That was the Nip Doom show we was emceeing. Right now, it's just to say, yo, man, thank you for helping me get through it. I want to thank y'all, man, because my man also was like, yo, stay on it, man. I like your drip. Please come back. I'm back. Feel me? I'm back. My other man said, yo, you got to come back, man. Don't leave, man. It's rough, B. You know, you got to get the flood method going back again. You know what I mean? So we outside, man. We ain't running. We ain't running. So if you have a job like this, it most likely could be a little easy. Hold on. We back. Yeah, that was the people's letting us know that I was telling them that I'm at my job right now. $ HAMP Mafia. So I can get my man body back here, man. Y'all heard? $HAMP Mafia, man. So I can get Nip back home, man. I got Nip coming home in the urn, you heard? So I want y'all to $HAMP Mafia so I can get my boy back, you heard? I was telling them the payment's going to be ready in a little bit, just so I'm letting y'all know. To all my peoples out there, hit that cash app so I can get my boy body back here, man, you heard? Get his remains here. Feel me? Appreciate that. And dog one-on-one, again, don't take dogs if you ain't got it really together. You know what I'm saying? It really takes a lot of money, man. I might have spent over 9 G's for that dog, but didn't think about him passing like that. Off a small sickness I could have probably saved, but didn't really know where everything was at. I didn't have that. I didn't think this. I didn't think he's a dog. You know what I'm saying? They only get hurt if they get in fights and other things. You know what I'm getting at? You wouldn't think, you know, choking on the bones and highly, or they get in trouble with their rectum because they ate something different. So yeah, I didn't think that he would. So in one-on-one of it, get you some pet insurance and have pet cash insurance. You get a pet, the best thing I could tell you to do is put aside $5,000 in cash. That's for the dog. That's not for your rent. That's not for your party. That's for the dog. If you got an animal like that, put 5 G's away. Anything after that is a remainder, and you still hold on until it's over. And then you'll make a fund. Because I'm going to make a NIP fund. And I'm going to donate the money to something or build something. Because we need an animal clinic. We need an animal clinic. That's a super glue fact. We need animal hospitals just like we got hospitals for humans. You understand? I need that for those guys so people can feel good knowing that when they come to our hospital, we taking all animals down to hamsters. You feel me? We going all the way down to snakes. We going taking pigs. I see my man, and that was the funny thing about my man too. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, one thing about this pig I'm taking on, they're a little bit more better. And I was like, wow. He's like, they really not really sociable animals, like be outside. They can withstand things. He said, dogs die and cats die. And I'll never forget this guy too. He said, yo, I got a pig, man. He said, I got a little boink boink, oink oink. I said, word? He's like, yeah. I was like, cool, that's wild. How you eat? He said, he eat everything. You ain't gotta worry about him. I said, only thing you gotta worry about is you gotta put their food where they shit. Because pigs don't have veins. So when they eat, they shit. That's why they in the pig slide. That's why it's always like that. And some apparent reason, that's the way they live. So they eat, they shit, they like birds. They don't got no veins in their system to hold it. They eat, that's why they always eating. So they eat shit, you know what I'm saying? I think the babies stay in the hay. Then after that, they go into the slop. For some apparent reason, I don't know how they make it. You feel me? It's an amazing thing. Now, the other pigs is different. They killing them things because they terrorizing farmland. They balls. They kill you. The other pigs is domestic. They might get a little crazy at times, but they solid. The pink ones. The mother ones with hair on them, the balls, don't mess with them. They'll kill you. They'll chase you down, man. Word up. I seen it happen on TV. Real life, I ain't see it happen because I ain't go to no safari land to look. But on television, they tell you, don't mess with them. They'll chase, they run fast too. And they poke you and they keep jabbing you and jabbing you. You'll have a hole big as a gunshot wound. And once you get that done, and you fool for everybody out there. Now they smell. I don't know if they eat you. I just know that they attack you, bite you. I don't know if they pigs. I don't know if they. I'm not quite sure. It's possible. They will eat you if you made it into something. Feel me? Most likely, they're like alligators. Alligators eat anything. Word. Your shoe, your boot, leather suit, everything. Feel me? They'll take time out to get that out. Feel me? The zippers and all that. They taking it down. That was one solid meal. Yep. So this has been a beautiful 50 minutes. Appreciate that. Try to get to the beach, but I ain't even looking into that. So we're going to do something else. We gave it 30-something minutes because we got glitched. Now we came back. Appreciate y'all for the talk. Thanks for the donations for NIP. And if you did it, want me to shout you out, it's all good. It was for the benefit of keeping my sanity, which I lost, but I ain't lose my memory. I lost my sanity. Word up. I ain't lose my memory yet. I still got memory on how to keep this thing going. So the sanity might not be there. I might not be here today, but yo, we gotta go to work. All right, can go to work. Full power to the people. You heard? So yo, man, see y'all back there, man. Word. Nip them.